portion of Daytime Tri-Cities is sponsored by Sturgill Orthodontics. Today we've made our way here to Sturgill Orthodontics in Johnson City, and I'm joined by Dr. Allison Williams. And Doctor, let's talk about your practice here. What's your main goal here at Sturgill Orthodontics?
That's a great question. So our goal is really to provide the highest quality orthodontic treatment in the entire region and frankly the entire country. We do that in a facility and with a team and a culture that really is uncomparable to any other. And our biggest goal for patients is to give people that smile that they've always hoped for, very achievable regardless of their age, the complexity of their case, or their financial situation.
And when you look at it, you break it down, you have everyone from kids to adults here, right?
Yes, yes sir. Yep, so we do see a lot of kids, but about 30% of our practice is made up of adult patients and about 10% are over the age of 50. So a lot of people think braces are just for kids, but really people at any age can receive orthodontic treatment.
But let's start with those children. When is the best time for a child to see an orthodontist?
Yeah, so the most important thing to know is, every child in every case is unique, and so it's not just, when all the baby teeth fall out or at a certain age. So we really like to tailor all of our treatment very individually, and so because of that, we like to start seeing children at the age of 7. And we like to do that for a few reasons. So first off, at that age is when you can start to see if a child is missing any teeth, if they have any impacted teeth, or any significant bite issues. And we do that just so that we can tailor the treatment appropriately and sequence that treatment. Typically for those younger kids, we're just monitoring them. We see them about every 6 months just to make sure that everything's going well, and then we let the parents know the most appropriate time to start treatment. So the biggest thing to know is, all of our consultations are completely complimentary, and so is that growth and development program. So you never need a referral to come see us at our office. You can just call us directly and we can get that scheduled for you. And
for the rest of us, let's talk about when is the right time. You say, I may need to go see an orthodontist. You got to pick that right time. Right?
Yes, sir. So the most important thing is to begin treatment, we really look at combining not just creating a perfect smile, but a functional bite forever. And so a lot of that has to do with when we're growing. And so the best time to see an orthodontist is while a child is growing. And so that way we can really optimize treatment and get everything to fit together and look nice. So after a child is done growing, sometimes the only options would be to take some teeth out or surgery, and those are things that we just like to avoid at all possible. So we really like to see children when they're younger so we can avoid those things.
And braces, orthodontist braces kind of go hand in hand.
Yes.
Braces are not the same for everyone though, are they?
No sir, that's a good question. So I know to the average consumer, braces just look like braces, right? But really, orthodontic technology is constantly changing, and here at Sturgill Ortho, we strive for the highest quality of treatment techniques, materials, sterilization, and when Dr. Sturgill, Dr. Harper, and I are looking at each patient, we really do ask ourselves, is this what we would choose for our child or do for our child? And that's really how we run our whole practice. And so they're not just the same everywhere.
And the patient experience here, you want it to be the very best for every patient that walks through the door.
Yes.
And you have this place is very unique looking, it's very open, it's very airy, and you even have a little mascot here as well.
Yes, sir. Yes, we have Louie, so he is our therapy dog, so you'll see him running around the practice and making sure that he keeps everyone comfortable, including the people that work here. But, at our office, we know that a smile is not just straight teeth. We know there's so much more that goes into it. So we look at the overall picture. So when you smile big, we look at how much gum you show. We look at if your teeth follow your lower lip. So there's so much that goes into creating a truly show-stopping smile, and that's what you're going to receive when you come to Sturgill Ortho. And trust me, no one is harder on the final results than we are as the doctor. So we're constantly critiquing ourselves and looking for ways just to improve and give everyone the best experience possible. All
right, Dr. Allison Williams, thank you for having us out here today.
Thank you.
Talking about Sturgill Orthodontics and that show-stopping smile. I love that. That's a great way you should put that on a billboard, a show-stopping smile. Folks, it is Sturgill Orthodontics, located right here in Johnson City. We have the information for you right there on the screen. The preceding portion of Daytime Tri-Cities was sponsored by Sturgill Orthodontics.